February means playoff basketball, and this week the St. Joe Flyers will find themselves fighting for a first-round win. But 120 miles up the road on a makeshift court tucked behind his new home in Houston, 16-year-old Flyer Ryan Hartman faces a different fight, taking it one dribble and one day at a time.
We have a house, we have a good home, the dogs, wherever they are, but everything I could ask for other than to be healthy.
At a glance, Ryan and his twin brother Ethan are prototypical American teenage boys, JV basketball players at St. Joe who share a deep love for the game but aren't afraid to spar when it comes to debating their NBA teams. You are a Rockets fan and you are a Spurs fan.
Yes, sir.
So how does that work?
We obviously know who the better team is. They just traded away their center, so they don't really have much to say.
Ooh, fair enough. I like that, being chippy. There you go. Okay.
It's competitive,
But that all changed on November 27th, when severe swelling in Ryan's neck resulted in a trip to the hospital. 5 days later, the diagnosis: T-cell lymphoblastic leukemia, also known as T-ALL, a cancer of the blood that originates in bone marrow and can spread to vital organs. As a mother, what's the first thing that goes through your mind when you hear something like the word cancer?
Well, it really takes you back. That's the last thing you want to hear. Why?
What kind of perspective does it give you at such a young age when something like this comes into your life?
it makes you appreciate everything a lot more. Sorry.
But Ryan's not letting that diagnosis get in the way of his love for the game. Now in his second round of chemotherapy, he's still finding time to get some shots up.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome. Actually, right now, Ryan beats up on Ethan quite a bit because Ethan can't hit him back. So I told him, oh, your brother's going to get you back for all those punches. So it's pretty funny. Ethan's been really good.
Down Highway 59 in Victoria, the boys' basketball team's keeping Ryan close. The Hartman family's impact on the St. Joseph community felt every time the Flyers take the floor.
He's one of those guys that you inspire to be more like, and you want your kids to grow up to be like. If I had a choice, a mold to be able to say this is how I want my kid to turn out, it would be just like Ryan and Ethan Hartman.
As coaches, we check on him, and and he replies right back, and we don't know what he's going through that day, and you don't want to ask him how he's feeling, but at the same time, it's like you just want to bring a little brightness to his day, but the reverse ends up happening. He makes you feel good about checking on him, and that really shouldn't be the case, but that's the type of kid that he is.
Hoops for Hartman, Hartman strong. Their warm-ups, a daily dose of perspective, and a reminder of who this team is playing for.
It says that we truly care for him and we truly would do anything for him. I can tell you this, that what we do right now on the road to playoffs, this is going to be for him.
It's different. It's way different. You're not walking down the hallways, handshaking and hugging and laughing with him anymore. So it makes you see and realize the things you have to love and enjoy, which is friends and family. I hate that it is Ryan that it happened to, but I know he's strong enough to fight it.
Ryan's family, knowing they have not only an entire team, but a school behind them.
It's just crazy the amount of support we have. Like the family that we have over there, all the support, everyone's just praying and fighting with them.
In the meantime, school is still in session. In the shadow of the nation's foremost cancer hospital, Ryan and Ethan complete online classes with the hope of returning to the classroom in August 2020. What about his character, what about his makeup makes you know that he can fight this fight?
He runs cross country. So those people can take some pain, that's all I'm saying. He's tough. He is.
February means playoff basketball, but for one family of Flyers, Tuesday will feature neither orange leather nor laced-up high tops. Theirs is a story of faith, of community, of how to live Hartman strong.